I think he asked Big Bill Brunsey. He says, Big Bill, that blues music you play, you call that folk music? And Big Bill says, well, I've never heard no horses sing none of it. I told you not to mention wild folk dancing.
Sitting all alone, tearing out a tonsil just like a baritone. I never take a shower, it's an awful pain. Singing in the shower is like singing in the rain. There's dirt to be abolished, just don't forget one thing. When the body's washed and polished, sing, brother, sing. You can yodel opera, even while you scrub like a pagliacci. Everybody's happy while singing in the tub. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Play that fiddle, Lou. Around the bathtub isn't so nice to see, but a ring around the bathtub is a rainbow to me. Reaching for a towel, waiting for a rub. Everybody's happy while singing in the tub. Ooh, nice sound effect there. Yeah, here we are on Horses Sing None of It. And my name is Ralph Litwin. And our guest today is Lou Gelfond. Say, Lou.
Hey, Ralph. How you doing?
You look awful familiar. You look just like the guy who was the co-host on his show.
Well, last week I was, and next week I might be again. But today I'm going to talk about a little fiddling, and we're going to play a couple tunes and have a good time here together.
That's right. We're doing something a little special today. We started thinking about it, and he said, well, the folks out there watching, they probably know more about every guest that we ever had on than about the two of us. So we figured we'd devote one show to Lou and one show to me, and here we are in a show with Lou. Now, I'm going to brag on Lou a little bit because he doesn't do it himself. Now, Lou has won several fiddle contests, and if we twist his arm, he might even tell us what fiddle contests those were.
Well, I tied for first place once. You know how they read off the the names of the contestants.
They start at the bottom.
They start at the bottom, and they went all the way back to the top. And I was down in Virginia Commonwealth University, and they kept reading and reading. I figured no chance at all. And then they got to the last, they were tied for first place. It was like a 5-piece soul group. I tied for first place. 5-piece soul group. It's true.
Now this was more like a talent contest.
Well, I guess that was a talent contest. Fiddle contest. There's 100 Folk Exchange won that one there. There's been a number out in Pennsylvania that I've won, and just around the country. I must have won, I don't know, played in 20 of them and placed in 5 or 6 and won 4 or 5, so I've been having a good time doing that. And I want to play a tune, Ralph, from one of those contests called the Bee's Wing Hornpipe.
All right.
And then maybe we'll play one together.
I haven't even heard this one before, so I'm just going to set my instrument down here.
It's a Scottish tune, and Scottish tunes are kind of pyrotechnical here. Here goes.
That was kind of a medley there,
Well, yeah, I started to jump into a tune that I'd like to do together here, and ended up with the Bee's Wing. Let's see if we can do the Acrobat together.
Well, you just did the Acrobat.
Okay,
so.
onward we go.
onward and upward. Why don't you tell us, we got some posters on the wall here. Hot Foot Travelers, this is a band that you were a member in. And we got an interesting one over here with you guys. Oh, there's one of you guys being over in France somewhere.
Right, I took that poster off the wall. We were down playing in Brittany in France, and Cloud Valley Bluegrass Band. We got up, Dave Gant, myself, and Bob Harris from the Hot Foot Travelers got on stage, and we really wailed and had a great time playing with these guys at a concert. And we toured France and did shows and clubs, bars, Aerospatial. You ride those new Airbuses? Well, we were playing for the people that make those Airbuses. We went in and played a lot of shows for them and did school programs and all kinds of stuff. Taught a clogging workshop up in north in Brittany in the town of Brest. And we really got around and had a great time and packed ourselves into a little car, tooled, drank some more beers, had some more good food, and played some more tunes.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
So you also done some touring around this country.
Yeah, gee, I used to just, if I had gas in my van, I'd just be out and gone. I joined a band in the Colorado mountains called Go for Broke. First it was the Gophers, G-O-P-H-E-R. Then we lost the members, regrouped, and we were Go for Broke. And we used
give us a time frame here. What year?
Well, that's 76. And in 83, 82, then I went over to France and played over there, and that was a great trip. I went out to Colorado Mountain College and toured a course out there and met two fine people, Don and April Payne. Maybe we'll get them down for a show. And they played wonderful music, and I've made some good friends around the country.
But you're originally born and bred in
New Jersey, born in Newark, New Jersey, and proud of it. I wish that town would just relive and really kick, a little bit. And I think it just might.
Well, there's a lot of redevelopment in Newark going on.
Yeah, and we go down there and play every once in a while. Mayor Sharp James, we were down there. He was giving us the high sign. We were doing some good clogging and stuff down there for him. But I've really, I live down in Virginia. I've got family that come from Richmond area, and went down there and teamed up with a friend of mine, Joe Treshock. We wound up playing in all the clubs and bars we could find. And I had myself a Chevy van with a Corvette engine in it and glass packs, and we used to travel around in it. It was pretty crazy. But that was like 76, 77. But now I like to play tunes. I wish we could play a tune together here, Ralph.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Idea. Well, let's play a waltz. Let's play this ook pick, cowboy waltz for you all. Ook pick waltz.
Well, that's a pretty tune.
Ralph, we've hung out for the last couple of years playing all kinds of places and having a good time doing it and supplying people with some what we think has been fun entertainment, some good times. Morris County
We hope they
Parks.
think so too.
Well, keep asking us back. We keep going back to the parks departments and playing and doing festivals and shows, and the phone keeps ringing, you know. So it's good, you know. It's one thing to be able to just play every once in a while, but it's another thing to be able to play most all the time and go out and arrange shows and do things, and that becomes a lot of fun. We just met Uncle Floyd and played for him at a benefit down in, what was it? Oh, Rutherford area. I think we went down with the Cloggers.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and the Fiddlesticks Cloggers. They're a great clogging group. I wish I can get into more shows with them.
Yeah, we even got Nancy Schill of the Fiddlesticks Cloggers as one of our camera people right here in the studio.
Right.
So we're going to give them a pitch.
Well, let's play a little bluegrass tune here. Let's do some Jerusalem Ridge.
All right. is a pretty tune, written by Bill Monroe, right?
Bill Monroe.
That's a funny tune because that first part has got a whole different sound. The second part, it sounds like almost like you're over in the Middle East, and then the third part, it's got that C chord in it. I love that when it goes at that C chord.
There's some great musicians around in New Jersey. Glenn Borden, I get together and play that tune with him. Also,
we got to have Glenn on the show sometime.
Yeah, Glenn should be on soon. That's for sure. And a friend of mine, Walt Tadowski, we sit around and play tunes like "Faded Love," like. You know, and on like double fiddles. We have a great time. I think we're gonna have him on real soon.
Sounds good.
We'll do that. Double fiddles. It's really fun to play with 2 or 3 fiddles. Everybody taking middle, low, and high, and kind of weaving in and out of each other. This is without music. This is like you take the low part. I'll take the middle part. You know, you take the high part, and we switch. You know, we have a good time. Tiny Moore, who we got together with, you got him to play a club with us.
That was right.
A couple years ago.
A 3-fiddle show, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 or 3 fiddles, and you can have a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah. Now we've got a little video clip that I think we're going to go on a trip up to Lou's house, way down his long driveway, and we even get to catch his wife Susie in her flannel nightgown and everything. So why don't we go off and take a trip to Lou's house now in the video time machine. Lou's driveway. It goes on and on and on. Pretty though. It goes on and on. And pretty cool. Why, there's Lou. Hey, Lou.
What you up to?
You still running?
Yeah, I'll come back to the house, go to the end of the lane, and come back. We'll play some tunes, okay?
Okay. Susie told me you started running about an hour ago.
Well, I did, but it was like working on the house and stuff like that. See you soon.
What? What?
Grab a cup of coffee. Won't take much time.
Okay. Still going on. Oh, there's the lake. There we are. Thanks, Jensen. How you doing?
Fine.
You're on TV.
What?
Hi, Susie. It's the roving, intruding television reporter.
What did you say, Ralph?
Said you're on TV.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it and for the television program.
Are you on TV?
Uh-huh. Got your mom in her nightgown, huh?
Yeah, I do that all the time, Ralph. Now you know I live in my nightgown.
You hang out in your nightgown.
I
Isn't this
go to
domestic?
nursery school today.
I went down and did a kids show. They had a full stage set up and a studio audience and all this stuff. So.
On TV one more time, huh?
Yes.
And without me knowing about it.
You know, it's the NBC TV.
Where's that? Where they broadcast from?
They broadcast out of somewhere near Route 3, out of Rutherford, that area. So we just did a little wild dancing, you know, did some clog dancing, and Richard stands on his hands and dances, and we had the host dancing, and we had everybody dancing. It was a wild, wild affair. Ralph, we've been friends for, I guess, since 1983, somewhere in there.
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable. And then playing tunes and getting together and teaching each other music. And you write a lot of your own music. But I more play tunes that I find all over, and play them however I feel like playing them. And try to add a little spice, a little wildness to the fiddle, and I'd say more of being a family person now than I was years ago. I stick more to home and play locally. We get involved in the local folk exchange, Huntington Folk Exchange, and get involved in community affairs and, like libraries and nursery schools and special programs, and square dances, call dances. So it's all local stuff, which keeps you closer to home, closer to family, and still playing fiddle keeps you pretty happy.
We got a nice place to hang out here. Should we take a look at the lake?
Yeah, that was a stroke of luck, I'll tell you. Want to walk into the lake, see what the lake looks like?
Yeah. Saw it coming up the driveway.
Well, bird feeders and lake, there you go. And there's, take a look at that woodpecker. There's a woodpecker right over there. He's eating the suet. He's here all the time. Yeah, birds come. No. Yeah, we found a spot tucked in the woods, and we enjoy it. It's been good to us. You have to watch your ass when you're back in the woods. Getting in and out could be a real trip.
We've got some interesting features like this banister here that's all handcrafted by the guy who built this place.
Lester. I imagine it was Lester. We just do the best we can, Ralph. You know? It's fun to be able to play, but you've got to keep on top of it to make a living. I'm really lucky to be able to keep ahead of the game and make ends meet. But it seems to work out, and here we are.
Well, well, we are back from Schooley's Mountain once again, and you were going to tell us a little story about Black and White Rag?
Well, Terry Morris, I heard do this tune. I really liked it on a recording. I thought it was one of the wildest tunes I'd heard, and yet really a ragtime melodic good tune. And I spent some time transcribing it from this recording, and lo and behold, the next week, my Devil's Box Fiddle magazine shows up, and there it is, like page 32, right there, 1 week later. So a little frustrating there, but let's do this tune. Let's try it out.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun to do, Ralph. Just kind of roll into it, roll around it. Well, we've been playing together for a couple of years now. And what kind of music do you like we do best? We do some ragtime, we do some swing time, old time, good time, who knows?
Good time.
What kind of music? Lots
Well,
of different
I
styles.
think the kind that we do best is the kind we feel like doing at the particular time that we're doing it.
All right, Ralph. Well, sometimes, I'm calling a dance and you're back there playing banjo harmonica, and if I'm not playing fiddle, you always have to lay down that lead and that rhythm together, and I always appreciate that. We've been doing a lot of dances together lately.
Yeah, that's hard work too. So I appreciate the fiddler when I have to take that lead on harmonica.
Yeah, I can imagine. Let's do, I think Nancy requested we do an old time tune, and let's play this old time tune here together.
Okay, let me get out my guitar for that.
Old
Well, I guess
time
we're-
fiddle music. That is some. Oh, that's the end of that bow. I just had this bow. Susie, you want to throw me another bow over here? That happens.
Right
Yeah.
on television, folks. You see,
That's right.
That'll
this is
teach
one
you a
way to
lesson.
loosen your bow.
never put your
Well-
bow on the ground for emphasis.
Yes, that bow has been broken before, and oh, there's another one. Great. It's been broken before and re-glued, and there are many of my bows get broken and re-glued. But this is a fine bow too. Little black horsehair. Never hurt anybody.
Well, I guess we just about got time for this one more tune, and so we kind of be saying goodbye out there in Cable Land. And this is Leather Britches.
Leather breeches it is.
And we need to, if you're a musician, performer of some kind, please get in touch with us. The address and phone number of Video on the Go Studio is at the end of this program, and just get in touch with us. We'd love to have you on the program.
If you have any comments or suggestions or questions or whatever you
Or praise for us, you can call it.
anything you want.
So here we go with Leather Britches. Lou Gelfond on the fiddle.
All right.